Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're having a little look at a brand new city builder. This is Citadelum. There's not even a menu at the moment to click through. Anyway, we're sort of thrown right into the action, but as ever, I'll do my very best to explain what the heck is going on. This is a city builder that is set in sort of ancient Rome. It's got a couple of really sort of unique building exploration mechanics that I would like to show off to you in this early build of the game. So, what have we got going on? We've got our objectives up in the top left-hand corner here. We have got our currency. We need to create a trade route. We need to send some resources to Rome. We have a whole bunch of different sort of citizen categories up here, and we've got our resources up at the top. Now, in this world, there is a big old sort of main road that goes through the map, and that is where we are going to place our city gates. This is going to be the entry point for our settlement. We need to have it in proximity to this big old road, and ideally, we want to have it in proximity to water as well. So this is where our city starts, and from here we can build some roads. We can build some sort of basic infrastructure out, but we do need to reach that 35 plebeian population, which I will be able to do by building a couple of houses. So I think we should probably. Let's see if we can try and keep this area for industrial purposes, for reasons which will become very, very clear in just a second. But I think we'll try and get. A few houses along here. Obviously, all of them are going to need access to the road, but we can manage that relatively easily, relatively inexpensively as well. Okay, each house can house 5 people. Very, very importantly, in this game, there is a maintenance mechanic, and the maintenance mechanic can make or break a city, in my experience. In order to ensure that no house falls into disrepair, we need to make sure that we have got some, requisite services nearby, just to make sure everything is ticking over as it should be. We're going to build ourselves an engineer's post, and I think. Don't want to build that. I don't even have space over there. I think we'll build it. I think we'll build it over here. Sure. And then we'll also build a fire station. A fire station is going to need access to water, and we're going to sort out the water in just a second. We got a couple of sort of notifications up in the top right-hand corner here. That's all cool. We can see at a glance that we haven't assigned any workers, and in fact, we've got 5 unemployed citizens. So let's throw 2 into the engineer's post, 2 into the fire station, and that is fine. Now, the fire station has got no water. And this is where I think we start to see some of the unique mechanics of this game. We can actually build an aqueduct sort of system, which I think is pretty banging. So what we're going to do is we're going to build, what is it called? A water mill. And this is why we wanted to sort of start next to a body of water, because this is really, really powerful. We're able to get this, and then we are able to build an aqueduct all the way along here. There we go. We're even able to cross the road. That is no big deal at all. And at the end, we've got ourselves a reservoir. Do I want the reservoir to be. I think I want the reservoir to be right behind that area over there. I'm just trying to think if I can squeeze in some additional houses here. I absolutely can. Yeah, that's not too bad. 2 additional houses there. That's fine. This is going to annoy me forever if this isn't set up accordingly. So I'm going to demolish all of that, and that's going to make me at least slightly happier. Honestly, it looks terrible, but for the sake of illustration, we have ourselves a reservoir up and running, which is great. That means that the water requirement for the fire station has been satisfied. Brilliant. Okay, let's unpause and let's let people actually fill the city. We've got 6 out of 35 peeps coming in, which is good. We've got 2 unemployed people. That is fine. We need to create a trade route. We need to send some stuff to Rome. No big deal there whatsoever. Okay, roads. We only have access to the very most basic level of roads. We've got a prestige level here. There's different requirements to hit different prestige levels. At the moment, we need to get 20 plebeians, and we've got 9, but we've got capacity for, 20? So we should absolutely manage to hit that bang on. That's going to unlock a whole bunch of additional buildings. What other buildings have I not built yet? Not built a market yet. A market is going to distribute resources to nearby houses. We'll get that very, very shortly. A wheat field. I'd love to get a wheat field, a granary, and maybe an onion orchard. Onion orchard? Do onions grow in orchards? I don't know about that. I'm going to get a logging camp as well. That's, of course, going to allow me to get additional wood, and it's also going to allow me to get additional stone if we're able to build a stone quarry. I will build the logging camp over here. And I will build the stone quarry right over here. Sure. We'll make sure that this is connected up. Amazing. And that is looking a little bit better. We'll grab two in there. That's all looking pretty darn good. Now, we can also nab ourselves some warehouses. Warehouses, I believe, are going to increase our total max storage. So there we go. Yeah, we got shared stock in each of these locations. And I believe it stacks additively. So if we get one over here, then we should have plenty of capacity for all of the resources that we could possibly want. We do need to keep in mind the fact that my maintenance is going to drop in these two, in fact, all of these buildings, really, because they're not going to be next to an engineer's post, and that is going to be slightly problematic for us if we're not careful. But you know what? We can worry about that a little bit further down the line. For now, we're pretty happy with how this is all going, I think. We can extend this down here. Boom, we've hit our next prestige level. We've unlocked patrician housing. Very, very important. This is for the elites. We've got a tax office. We've got some baths. We've got a tavern, a grape orchard, a cabbage orchard, lots of orchards, a sawmill, a stonecutter, a winery, and some trees. Okay, well, we're still heading towards that 35 population milestone. Let's see if we can try and... Is that going to be within range of... Yeah, it's going to be within range of everything. That's pretty decent. Let's leave a little bit of space there, just so that we can squeeze some additional infrastructure behind here, because that should... My calculations are correct. Yes, that should get us past 35, which is fantastic. Our next milestone is 30 for the next prestige level. That's pretty decent, actually. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm very, very happy with this indeed. Okay, so this is the sort of basic infrastructure that we've got up and running. Obviously, I do need to worry about that maintenance level, but we can worry about that later. What else is going on in this game? Well, very interestingly, down here, we've got 4 buttons. We've got the management window, which at a glance allows me to see what's going on. Treasury-wise, we've got 13,000 coins, ducats, whatever, in the treasury at the moment. We got a daily income that is low, but that's okay because we haven't actually started collecting taxes yet. We'll get onto that in just a second. We've got a little bit of an overview of our daily worker salary. We can assign more people to different buildings, engineers posts, fire station, etc. We've got a little resource overview, which is very, very cool. We've got a trade interface, which I kind of dig. Legions, we have not deployed any century yet, but that's okay. We'll get to it. We've also got religion, more of which we'll chat about later. So that is one of the buttons that we've got down here. There's some other stuff, which is quite cool indeed, and you saw a glimpse of it at the very start. This is the region map. Now, in the region map, we have got ourselves an explorer, and in fact, we have the ability to, or at least we will in the future, have the ability to get additional units in this sort of interface. But what we can do is we can move the explorer around. There we go. Derpy little horse animation there. Fantastic. But the explorer is basically going to do some exploring for us. And in fact, I believe this specific tile is identified as one that we can indeed explore, and one that we will explore. There we go. It's going to take you a little bit of time to get that done, but that's okay. New prestige level 3 has been unlocked. We've got ourselves a bridge, doctor's office, Temple of Apollo. Okay, Temple of Minerva. We don't have any of these resources. We need to get a stone cutter. And a couple of different orchards, some bakeries, a chicken farm, and a medicinal herb orchard. Cool. What's the next level? We need 50 plebeians, and we need 20 patricians. That's going to give us a whole bunch of stuff. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, let's see if we can try and set up ourselves a little bit of a patrician neighborhood. Ideally, we want to try and duplicate what we've already got here, I think. I.e., we want our central sort of infrastructure to be around the center here. We've got an engineer's post that can deal with some houses. Let's go... see if that works. I think that should be within range. Yeah, we can see it highlighting in white. Sure. I think that's pretty decent. And we can actually have a little look at the requirements. We need to consume vegetables, or we need to consume some form of food. So we're actually going to have to start producing food, because believe it or not, we don't have to deal with this. We don't have to deal with the food requirement for plebeian housing. So that's fine. Let's work on food. Let's also work on wheat so that we can at least try and make these people happy. At the moment, zone desirability is 0, but we can fix that. How are we going to fix it? Well, first things first, we're going to build a tax office. Believe it or not, a tax office is actually a requirement for these houses. No taxes are being collected from this residential building. I know, kind of wild that we're encouraged to do it. Let's get 2 workers in there. That's fine. What else did I say that I was going to do? What do you want me to build, game? Cabbage orchard? Lower zone desirability? Well, why don't we get 2 cabbage orchards and 2 wheat orchards. We'll see if we can try and grab a granary. Build that over there so it's out with the desirability, the negative desirability range. 1. Let's get 3 workers in each of these. Cool, and that is all within range, which is grand. And then after that, we get ourselves... what am I looking for? I am looking for a market, which is right here. Increases zone desirability. Beautiful. Okay, and that's going to impact pretty much everyone if I put it right in the center of town over here. Okay, so that can all get built. Happy days. How are you doing? You're at 82% maintenance. We really do need to get a engineer's post over here. Let's squeeze that in the corner there. And a fire station. Yeah, fire station can go here and still be within range of the big old reservoir there. Yeah, big old reservoir, very, very important. 1 in there, 1 in there. Pretty darn good. And a single person or 2 people in the market. That's fine. We still got 5 unemployed citizens. No big deal. That's all good. Okay, the patrician housing is starting to come to fruition. We're starting to see a few people move in, which is pretty darn great. Very, very happy with that. And in fact, we can see that this is starting to have an impact up on the top of the screen up there, which is grand. Very, very happy. We're still not collecting taxes, but that's okay. We'll do it. The first patricians have arrived in the city. Indeed, they have. Also, you know what? I feel like I should connect this road up. I think the roads are just visual. Don't quote me on that, but I think they're just visual. Bridges, paved plots. Yeah, tell you what, maybe we get ourselves like a paved area here. You know, we create like a little bit of a square. That seems like a pretty decent idea. Ooh, look at this. We've discovered a new city. And in fact, if I jump into the region map, we can see that we've got Vetona. I'm not entirely sure, but the interesting thing is that this is going to allow us to trade, which is very, very cool. And in fact, we can buy resources and we can also sell resources. Do I want to do either of these things? Maybe, possibly. We have a mission to send 75 stone to Rome. Also, I'm going to get you moved into there. Do a little bit of additional exploring. So you know what? I will start buying. Oh, a fire has occurred. Fire has occurred. Let's get this fixed, please. Let's get this fixed. Fire station. Go, 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 go. It needs to have access to water. It's got access to water. I think the firefighters are on their way. I think it's this guy. Yeah, there you go. Straight into the fire. What a brave, heroic individual. Excellent. Anyway, let's see if we can try and get this trade route set up. I'll just buy. Just give me 75 per day. I mean, that's going to be quite a lot, presumably. And now I can send it to Rome if I discover Rome, and I think Rome is going to be in here, so we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that when it happens. Yeah, take that back down. Do I need to get anything extra? No, I think we're actually looking pretty darn decent. The fire has been quelled. That's good. And we're moving towards the next prestige level. A couple of additional patrician houses would be phenomenal. That's all within range of the engineer and the fire station as well. And then we need one additional plebeian, which we can get. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We've actually managed to level up one of these houses because we've satisfied all of the requirements, which is really, really nice. A bath. A bath is a required service. We can maybe figure that out. I don't have enough resources. Oh, yeah. I need to get a sawmill and I need to get a stone cutter in order to get this all set up. Why don't we do this over here? Stone cutter, let's also do over here. Let's get a log cutter over there as well. A log cutter, a woodworker, whatever the phrase is. Because we've got a warehouse, we can create an industrial area over here. And you know what? It would make sense, just so that things don't get too messy. Oh, did I run out of resources? I ran out of stone there. Holy cow, that's a lot of stone. That really proves how much stone we need to get. In fact, let's max this out. 120 stone per day. That'd be great. I think this stone deposit is some residents are leaving the city due to lack of employment. Are you kidding me? I'm making money, by the way. I am making money, just a smidge. Not a huge amount, but it's fine. Hey, look at that. About 1 billion buildings that are available to us. And this is looking very, very good indeed. Okay, your settlement just reached village status. Amazing. I like it. Yeah, so what's going on up here? Nothing interesting. Let's keep moving. Let's keep on moving in there, shall we? Looking very, very nice. Stonecutter is producing resources. Brilliant. Warehouse is looking good. My engineer's post is doing just fine. Let's actually get a few more people working in that sawmill. I wonder, can I get myself additional... I can't get myself more than one resource tied to a single deposit. That's fine. What I would like to do, what I absolutely would like to do is I'd love to get a fire station in here somewhere. But I don't have the capacity to do that at the moment. What's my next upgrade? 70 plebeians and 10 more patricians. Okay, that's not actually necessarily the biggest deal breaker for us. How's that all looking? Yeah, good. How's the exploration going? Not too bad. Okay, let's go into 3 times speed. Let's see what you discover over there. Doesn't look like there's any other discoverable lands. 1 new territory's been discovered, and a couple of people are leaving due to lack of employment. Okay. That's fine. Oh, do I not have 75 of these things to send to Rome? I thought I did. I thought I got them. I don't have any marble. Okay, yeah, we need to order the marble in order to send it to Rome. I don't know why that didn't go through. I thought the order had gone through. Right, there's a fire that's taking place. This is what I was worried about. This is really what I was worried about, because we do not have the ability to fight fire over here. I mean, we do, but we also don't have the ability to build a well. I mean, if I build an aqueduct, yeah, we basically don't have the resources to do that. I'll put 4 workers in there. It's not going to make a lick of difference, to be honest, but that's fine. Yeah, we need to wait until we get this marble into the city, which is fine. Some residents are leaving due to lack of employment. That's okay. We are going to lose this stone quarry. There is frightfully little that we can do about it, which is a bit of a bummer. But that's fine. No space to store more stock. Are we full at the granary? We shouldn't be full at the granary. Let's see if we can try and increase the number of people that we've got working there. That's cool. Right, well, we're just going to have to wait until this stone quarry burns to the ground, because frankly, there is no other way to extinguish it without building a water source nearby. And for a small water source, I think we just need a well. Yeah, you're on fire. You're going to... Everybody's upset. There's not much we can do about it. Sorry. Destroy it and rebuild it. There we go. Cool. Aha! We've done it. Okay, the marble order has come through. Let us send the resources to Rome. Happy days! The mission has been accomplished. Let us move to the next mission. Okay. I feel like that pretty well sort of demonstrated... Pretty well demonstrated what the heck is happening. We have another mission here. Reach a population of 60 plebeians, reach a population of 20 patricians, send 150... Is that cheese? To Rome? I think it is. Okay. Yeah, I hope that the full game has, when it comes out, I hope that it has sort of like a free play mode, because I'm not a huge fan, usually, of sort of like mission-driven story games. City builders, even. Where do I want to build? I want to build next to a stone source. Yeah. So yeah, I'm hopeful that there will be a story mode. Reservoir. I think I'm going to get a similar sort of setup going on, you know? It's looking good. Reservoir right here. You know what? It's a lot of stone, to be fair. 116 stone. 110 stone. I'll just pay the price. I mean, this thing looks flippin' cool. I absolutely love that we've got, like, this aqueduct. I really dig that. Okay. Let's try not to mess around with unemployment too much. Let's also try and make people happy, like, earlier this time. I'm also going to see if we can try and, like, cluster my buildings in such a way... I can build multiple. Okay, that's quite handy. I didn't think I could do that. Maybe it was just because of the because of where it was last time, but either way, we're going to be able to get a whole bunch of extra people joining the city, ideally, quite quickly. But also, yeah, the whole point of clustering these buildings together is that we are not going to have any... I can put a fire station over here. That will reach the reservoir. Alternatively, we could always make like a second reservoir over here. But I don't think I really want to deal with that. Okay. That's looking good. Looking very, very nice. Quite happy. Yeah, so we're going to build a whole bunch of stone production pretty early on. I'm also going to get a bunch of logging camps. Nice. And it's all going to be within engineer and fire station range, which is grand. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're going to hit this level 2 in just a sec. Everything looks a little bit busy at the moment, but it's because the fire station hasn't been built yet. Or the fire station doesn't have anybody working in it. Honestly, I'm quite optimistic that we're going to be able to get the water that we need. It's very, very close by. There we go. Get that all repaired. Hey, we've hit level 2. Fantastic. Resource refinement. Don't you worry about that. We're actually well ahead of you, video game. Right, let's just get like one person in all of these things. And then we'll start doing the resource refinement. Also, did I find anything on the region? There's quite a lot of stuff to explore here. Ooh, look at this. We've got ourselves a little army. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, immediately bossing it through to the next prestige level. Love to see it. Love to see it. Right, should we get some resources refined here? Sawmill? Sure. Stonecutter? Sure. Warehouse? Absolutely. Right in the center there. Okay. Increase. And sure. A few more. Honestly, I feel like this is a bit of an unnecessary building. Let's move this down here instead. Sure. Happy to do that. And more people in the warehouse. Okay, patricians. Do we want to get patricians somewhere? I kind of do. Kind of do. New territories being discovered. Not particularly interesting, I must say. And move up there. Okay. That's fine. Right. What else? What else? Oh, yes, I can get temples as well. Temples. I should build a temple. Pay tribute to Apollo, god of medicine and arts, to increase your prestige with him. Temple of Minerva. Let's get a Temple of Minerva. Sure. What the heck? The gods are quite interesting. Oh, I placed the Temple of Minerva and immediately a house catches fire. That feels like a bad omen. In fact, that feels like a terrible omen. Right, I'm going to get 3 or 4 patricians' houses. And we're going to get the corresponding infrastructure right next door. We're going to get in markets. There we go. A couple of people in there. I say a couple of people. We don't have many people at all. This will work for us, though. Even though the gates of the city are right over here and the houses are backing onto the main road, probably not a very desirable place to live. But you know, at the end of the day, that's not my problem. Frankly, not my problem at all. Right, we need cabbages and we need wheat. Let's do something out here. That sounds like a marvelous idea. 1, 2, and cabbages next to a granary. Brilliant. We're going to get 1 worker in all of these different buildings and hope that that's enough. Right, new territory's been discovered. Keep on exploring over yonder. That's fine. And let's press onwards. Okay, 20 patricians and in fact 60 plebeians. I think we can actually do them both. So what the heck is this stuff? Is it cheese? It's not bread, it's not eggs. I think it's this. So prestige level 4 looks to be what we need. And to be fair, we're heading towards that at a pretty rapid pace. A panny. Okay, love to see it, and we'll see if all of this stuff is going to be good for us in a little bit. Yeah. Move you around and into here. Excellent. Okay, your settlement has reached village status. Absolutely love to see it, and also we're profitable now. No water is coming into the aqueduct. Presumably because it's being repaired? The water will come, I hope. There we go. Brilliant. It's coming. Right, 23 unemployed people. Let's get people working in the fields. Do we need anything else? Logging camps. I'll get logging camps. Add a few more stone quarry people. That'll be fine. Right, what else can I get? Oh, yeah. Let's get the milk. Where is it? We don't have cheese production facilities. We don't have cheese production facilities, but I mean, if we did, would they be here? No, weaver. Shield workshop, bow workshop, entertainment. It's not being entertainment, is it? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe we need to discover a city on the map in order to... Ooh, look at this. We got an enemy. What about if I take my legion and I go to war with this chump over here? Have at ye. Let's do it. I believe. If you perform this action, the demo will end now. Do you want to continue? No, not yet. I'm gonna presume that our cheese is... I'm gonna presume that our cheese is somewhere around here. Let's see if we can find the cheese. We got to be able to find the cheese. I believe. Okay, you're on fire, but that's fine. We're still making money, although it is not plentiful. I'll say that much. We can build. Oh yeah, I haven't shown off the this thing, the Pantheon of the Gods. Now, I don't actually think that it does anything at the moment. I think it's just kind of here. We obviously got that Temple of Minerva. I presume that one of these gods is Minerva. But I don't believe that it actually does anything at the moment. Religion. Yeah, so one of these... You, I guess, over here on the left. You got a temple. Latest offering or festival. I mean, I could do a festival. Is that going to make a difference? I don't know if it will. Celebrate festival. We need... Is that jugs of milk? Well, I tell you what. Let's get some jugs of milk on the go, shall we? Let's get some jugs of milk on the go. And we'll assign as many people as we possibly can to do some milking. Right, 2 additional basic houses. In fact, squeeze more in. We don't really need any more patricians, to be honest. I mean, we do for our objectives. But in terms of the people that actually do the work, we don't. Right, cow farm. Okay, that's 2 cow farms. That's going to give me 40 milk. Let's see if we can try and do a celebration. See if that's going to make a difference. How are we doing exploring wise? Not too bad. Looks like that's the last bit of... Looks like this is the last bit of land that we actually need to explore. A panny, what can you get? Sell wheat. And in fact, can I have a little look at my management window and see what I produce every day? I produce 200 a day. I consume 460 a day. Right. I thought I would be producing a lot more, but apparently not. I'll throw a few people extra into the fields. That'll take us closer to equilibrium. Not quite there, I don't believe, but that's okay. Granary has got plenty of stock, actually. I don't know why I'm really worrying about that. But the milk is coming in good. Small festival or a long festival. Is that a cow or is that a pig? I can't actually see. Consumes wheat. Let's get one of those. Alright, we're all in on wheat, we're all in on pigs. And there's a little fire. Milk. Where's my milk? Where's my milk? Come on. Lots and lots of milk, please. There is no stock necessary to produce desired resources. You don't need wheat to produce... Oh, you do need wheat to produce milk, apparently. Right, then let's not export this stuff. That seems like a sensible idea if we actually need it. Trade. Yeah, don't. That's fine. I mean, it is a little bit of extra coinage, but... I mean, I can tolerate... I can tolerate not having it. Okay. There we go. And max out on the wheat as well. We love wheat. No space to store more outbound stock. That's okay though. As long as we're getting wheat sorted out. Oh yeah, I need to absolutely get additional people into the granary so that we can move the resources a little bit more quickly. There we go. Fantastic. Pick them all up, distribute them all. That's what we need. That's what we need. And in fact, this granary is working overtime. Let's not pick up cabbages, because quite frankly, I don't care about cabbages. I care about everything else. And in fact, do I even want an additional granary? Potentially. Yeah, I really don't seem to need a very happy village. People are pretty chill with everything, to be honest. They don't really seem to be that bothered, which, don't get me wrong, I'll take. But I feel like they should probably be more bothered about. Also, this area does not have access to a market yet, so I guess it doesn't really matter. You do have access to an engineer's post. You can start to see that these houses are starting to look a little bit shabby, presumably because the engineers are not able to get around as much as they'd like to be able to. Anyway, let's do a little half festival here. Everybody is vibing to Minerva. Fantastic. You absolutely love to see it. Sacrifices? I could sacrifice. Can I sacrifice people? Right, okay. Okay, I think we just sacrificed 20 people. Has that made you like me anymore? Can't actually see there, believe it or not. You don't hate me. Oh, we can also set the... Not entirely sure that this interface actually works yet. Let's see if we can try and go to war here. Yeah, I know. Oh, we don't even get to see the fight. What a swizz. Anyway, ladies and gents, I enjoyed that. I think, to be honest, it's a bit bare bones, but I think it's a good foundation with which to build from. More improvements, a menu, a sort of free play mode thing. I think this could be really great. This is Citadelum. Thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.